Here we got the survivors, guys. Day 2, Sunday. This is all that's left of 20 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the Battle Wagon, RZR Turbo, the Maverick Turbo, all the way from Quebec. We got another Mav Turbo. We got the General Lee, the Arctic-Cat Wildcat. We got the RZR Turbo, also from Quebec. And we got the fish tank, the 2018 Commander. So we got another cool ride planned today. We're gonna ride Miserable Lake, I think, and it should be a good time. Everyone's saying it's a really fun trail. It should take us about 4.5 to 6 hours or something to get through the loop. So we'll see what we got in store. Who's ready for a ride?
Woo! I might be.
Fish doesn't get excited till he's on his side, flopping around.
Flopping like a fish.
Yeah.
Aside from these 6 survivors, we're also going to have Chris in the Yamaha RMAX joining us. He's just still at his trailer. We're going to pick him up before we hit the trail. So we got 7 machines hitting the trail. We're going to Miserable Lake. It's a fun scenic cruise. I think you guys are going to enjoy the day. And we're leaving with 7. We'll see what we come back with.
So day 2, guys, of the group ride, that is. It's Sunday. We've definitely dropped in numbers like we usually do, but we got a good group out here today. We should have a good ride. We're heading to Miserable Lake, like I said. We're just still on the Raised Place trails. We got the Arctic-Cat leading the crew, and boy oh boy has he been sending that thing. So yeah, hopefully we see some cool technical obstacles and some nice scenery on the way. Oh, fish is in a bad spot.
The goal right now is to get to Miserable Lake without having any issues. We've got quite the commute down these trails. We've got to rip through all our Raised Place trails here, and then we've got to link up to the main HATVA feeder trail, take a bunch of gravel roads and make our way over there. Chris has ridden Miserable Lake before in the RMAX, and he says it's a great time. A lot of people have been telling us, oh, you can't fit a side-by-side down there. Yeah, I've also heard that you should have no issues. So we got a 72-inch Can-Am in front of us here. If it can fit, then anyone can fit. I'm not too worried about it. Should be a good time. The Miserable Lake Loop is a popular trail around these areas, and Chris says it's a lot of fun with a lot of fun technical areas as well as some stunning scenery.
He's got a weird sound coming from that thing, and the skid plate's hanging. Is four-wheel drive working?
You probably just heard me saying that I thought I heard some sort of like a clicking noise coming from the front end near the right side, like an axle sound. And then you can also see that the skid plate is hanging at the bottom of the machine, so she might have smacked it on something. Aside from that, she stated that her engine temps are creeping up into like the red zone, and she's almost at the point of going into limp mode. So we decide that it's probably best to say our goodbyes here. Gave them some directions. They're gonna head back to Ray's place because it's still pretty close, and we're gonna take it from there. So they'll just text us when we get back, so we know everyone's safe. There's no sense to keep driving that machine because if it breaks down halfway through Miserable Lake, then we're in for a world of hurt trying to get it back.
Bye.
Left at the Ray's place sign. Once you're on that trail, you will find your way back. Yep.
Good. Otherwise you'll see us on the way back.
Right on TMT.
Okay. Bye.
So the Pan Am has a weird clicking sound coming from the right front axle, and she's got a little bit of heat issues. It's been sporadically running a little hot. So instead of getting stranded, they turned back. They gotta head home to Quebec tonight anyways. So realistically, it's probably the smart thing to do. It's probably not what we would do, but we don't always do the smart thing. So we'll catch up with the rest of the group now. Ray's place trails and up to the HATVA feeder trail, which got us to the road there. Now we're gonna hit some asphalt and some gravel roads. HATVA stands for Halliburton ATV Association, which is one of the associations which run the trails around here. As you can see, there's a lot of nice scenery around. We just missed our turn here, so we kind of have to double back. You'll see on the left and right that there's a main ATV trail or side-by-side trail, which is actually in the wintertime a snowmobile trail that becomes multi-use in the off-season, which is how we get around to a lot of these locations. We should be getting to the Miserable Lake Loop real soon. So we did a little bit of road riding, and it looks like we got to the start of the trail. Supposedly this is a pretty tight trail, like it's a single track like this, pretty much the whole way. So it should be pretty interesting. We'll see. We got the 72-inch X3 in front of me, so I mean, if he can fit, so can I. So yeah, looking forward to it. I think this is kind of where the Miserable Lake Trail begins. So we'll see what we'll see if it's cracked up to what it's supposed to be with all the hype.
Look at this view. Beauty of owning a side-by-side. So we see a nice high water level here, thanks to the Canadian beavers, eh? And if you look down there, it's like a solid, like, oh, I'd say 8 to 10 foot difference. They've dammed this whole area off. They got rocks and sticks and dirt and mud. Busy beavers. Beautiful sight to see. You want to see this? All you gotta do is go out and get yourself a side-by-side, right? Yeah. It'll take you to some wonderful places. Yeah, this would be a beautiful place to camp out. It must sound awesome at night. No one around. None of those noisy off-roaders talking. So, yeah, let's keep on going. See some more beauty.
Look at easy bucks for you.
his track.
Our way onto the main section of the trail now, which is more in the forest areas. One of the things I love most about the side-by-side is the places it can bring you and the sights you can see that you probably otherwise wouldn't if you didn't have a vehicle like this. And I know a lot of you guys can relate to that. It's one of the biggest joys of owning one of these vehicles.
This way. Cat wounded in its natural habitat. It must have been attacked by a wild Polaris or a wild Can-Am, and it's just sitting here waiting to die. It's a common sight to see in the wilderness. The Arctic cats are not known for their strength or durability. You could consider them kind of a rabbit in the ATV world, where they just really are easy prey for other animals so they can flourish at their expense. Nature needs to play its toll with this one, so we're just going to leave it here to die. For more on wild ATVs and side-by-sides, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube, Adrenaline Junkie Prod.
He's like Adrenaline Junkie comedian show. Comedy show.
Cool.
Nice guy.
Nice little downhill here.
I want to touch on what I said earlier about the ability of these vehicles to bring you out to these places where you can just explore. A lot of people have this misconception about us as off-roaders just being loud and noisy and destructive and wanting to go out there and ruin everything and destroy the environment and kill the trees and tear up trails. Truthfully, I don't really meet many people like that. All the guys that are out here riding with us love the outdoors. They love nature. They don't want to destroy things. That's why it's important to stay on trails and stuff like that, but we're not out wrecking the environment. I mean, think of how much damage a jumbo jet does in one trip. I mean, how many hundreds of tons of fuel the airplanes are burning. You're gonna tell me my 1 liter engine cruising through the forest is the problem that's killing the world? Don't buy into that crap, guys. We're out here enjoying ourselves in a sustainable fashion. I can't think of many better ways to spend a weekend than away with your friends and family enjoying the great outdoors like this. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Do you agree? Leave a story about your experiences and why you love going out off-roading. I think a lot of us probably have a similar mindset here. Don't know, the Canadian Shield is also called the Laurentian Plateau. It's a large area of exposed Precambrian igneous and high-grade metamorphic rocks that form the ancient geologic core of the North American continent. So it's basically just all the rock the continent is made of. The Canadian Shield's the largest mass of exposed rock on the face of the earth. Thanks, Google.
Trail's great. Width of the 72-inch model makes it difficult for trails like this. That's why most guys will like the 64-inch models or even like the 900 Sport Razors or other models that are 60 inches do really well in this type of stuff. You don't need the crazy power here, you need the agility. But ground clearance really does help in a lot of areas. I'm not having too many problems with mine. And the X3, the 72-inch X3, I mean, realistically, he's had to do a 3-point turn here and there, but he's getting through here no problem. A lot more guys are trail riding the 72-inch models now because they do have some benefits in the sense
of being a lot more stable because they're so wide. Oh, cool. Little rock or creek crossing.
the tip before.
Up to another scenic spot to stop here on the lake. There's an old cabin here, used to be some sort of a camp by the looks of it. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit, have a bite to eat, and a few of us are actually gonna go swimming because it is so hot out.
Wanna live here?
You want it? Keep out, drive it.
This is actually a really cool spot to hang out. It would be awesome to have a bonfire here and like camp out here at night. It must sound awesome off the lake. We might have to come back here next season.
Are we stopping here? Yeah. What are we doing? We're 3/4 through? Miserable
Really?
Lake?
3 quarters. Yep.
We're making a good time.
Yep. 14 days.
Oh, cool. I thought we were like not even halfway there or something. That's cool. We're through. Nice.
Yeah.
We're 3/4 of the way through the trail, so that's not bad.
Right. Yeah. You know, I laughed earlier. Somehow we got on the topic of Mario Kart. And we're coming along, and there's this giant mushroom in the middle of the trail, and nobody actually hit it. We just drove over it. I'm like, everybody got a one up.
Maybe. I thought it was going to be a nice swimming spot. You want to do a video clip with us?
Right there.
We want to like talk about how you're a badass and you drove 4 hours each way to fix your machine and came back out here.
And then swapped.
Yeah.
4 hours one way, one person slept. Like,
Yeah, you
just
slept
a
on the way
ride.
there,
just a ride for today.
on the way back, and then his partner in crime slept on the way there. And then what? You ripped apart your buddy's machine, took the steering rack out of it, took the rear radius rod off it, put it on yours. Already bent that rear radius rod, by the way.
You better give a shout out.
And
Gotta give a shout out to Peter's Excavating for that one. Because he stole it off them.
yeah. So, and you drove 4 hours one way, 4 hours back, and
Here we
you're out
are.
here riding. And then we started with 20 people yesterday that didn't break down and still aren't here. Yeah. Yeah, props, man.
Yeah, that's
hardcore.
That's hardcore for sure.
Yeah. And he
That's
made it up a
riding
bunch of
spirit.
the stuff we never even tried.
He was the
yesterday.
first
Yeah.
one to respond to my call out on my site.
Oh, on yours? Yeah?
Yeah, and he said he wasn't coming, he was busy. And
Yeah.
then 10 minutes later,
And
it
then
all
he did a
changed.
hardcore drive all the way
Yeah.
back to Portage.
Yeah.
And
I'm
he enjoyed it
back
so
up
much, he
here.
wanted to do it again, yeah.
Just where he wouldn't miss out on this
Yeah,
ride.
I remember
That's
that.
awesome.
We can go
Sweet,
back
man.
and we can see it.
Yeah.
They're all
Oh,
too
yes.
busy to come.
These two guys are the VIPs of the ride. Because
And
like
the
that
thing
little
is-
Arctic cat, man,
Just peeping.
you're just
You know,
like,
guys, it is up through here, you just like,
yeah, you're just like,
I'm gonna go drive through a pond.
Yep.
Trail? What trail? I'll make one.
yeah, no, it's sweet. You guys drove all the way from Quebec.
yeah.
In style,
worth it.
too. And they're still here, yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to visit you in Quebec. In the winter, right?
yeah, winter, summer too is good.
Groom trails. Groom trails in the winter.
Yeah.
All winter long, right? For
Yeah.
ATVs and side-by-sides?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
And lots of them, more in the winter than in summer.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you show me the map. In the summertime, there's a lot of trail. In the wintertime, there's like 8 times the trail.
Really?
Everywhere.
There's a lot
Crazy.
of them, yeah. It's just because the farmer let us go through their land during winter, so they don't farm, so they give us the right to go. So I'm not too sure. I think there's during winter. I think there's 15,000 kilometers.
15,000?
I think so. I would have to look again, but
You can
so
do
or
that in a couple
13,000.
That's crazy, yeah. How many machines do we need to bring? Like 3 each?
Don't even bother with spare parts, just have spare machines.
Spare machines, yeah.
Trailer machine.
And then when like 3 of them break, put together 2.
Yeah.
When those 2 break, put
Sounds like
together
you're
1.
getting a car float or a transport.
Yeah.
Get one of those wedges.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There it is. All right. Ew, gooey. Whoa, rock.
Oh, it's not hot out anymore.
Probably refreshing with
Ah, is there a leech on me?
There's still leeches in this water, dude.
As I mentioned earlier in the video, it is incredibly hot out, so it was really awesome to jump into the water and have a little bit of a swim and cool off. This cabin is also pretty cool. I don't really know the history behind what this place is. It looks like an old hunt camp or something, but if you're from the area or you know anything about it, leave a comment below because it's a pretty rundown place. Riding this trail was a lot of fun. There's so much cool scenery around here. The variety of trails around these areas is what makes it so fun. There's a good mix of terrain, from this rocky terrain to the forest type trails with muddy sections and then just dirt sections. There's good ledges and crawls, a lot of technical sections, as well as some really stunning scenery and lakes around to enjoy the area. This is an awesome trip to take for the day if you're in this area and you're looking for a good day ride. Pack a lunch, maybe pack some treats and some beverages, and take your group out here and you know, make a day of it. So that was a fun little swim. Little break by the lake there, all refreshed, went for a little dip. Now we're heading back down the miserable lake trail. Supposedly the most technical, funnest part is just ahead of us now, so I'm interested to see what it is. Got the RMAX in front of us. Yeah. It's a 2020 or 21. It's brand new almost. 2021 probably. They just came out. They're one of the newest model of side-by-side. They work well in these types of trails. Much more capable in this terrain than like a Yamaha YXC. Bit of mud coming up.
hook up.
Oh yeah.
It's a little narrow for you. You gotta go this way a little. Watch out, Ksenia. If you see over here, you might be able to pop your wheel up here, and then it'll grab, like, one wheel up here, and then you'll slide into this wider rut. You might have to bounce it a touch. Yeah. Yep. Nice, man. You got her. That's the hardest part. Momentum. Stop. 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 And now you're gonna go with momentum. Steady throttle. Don't let off near the top. The back wheels have to bounce up. Momentum. Keep moving at a constant speed. Don't let off when your back wheels hit. Like a quarter throttle and just hold it. A little faster. It'll slide up. Go. Oh. Now. Go, 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 go. You need enough momentum forward so that when the back wheels hit the back, they kind of pop up. Okay. Once they pop, that lip, it'll grab. You can run a little to that side, just don't drive up it because you don't want to, yeah.
I'll try a little bit more on the right side.
You need to keep moving. When you're up there, you keep spinning the wheels.
Go, 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 go! Fast, fast! Go! Too slow.
Go! Just like that, just don't let off the gas so soon.
Am I going to wreck everything underneath?
You're just hitting your trailing arm. Like, it's gonna scratch the paint, but that's about it.
Go, 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 go! Almost.
Oh, stop. Go forward. Go forward. So close. Is there another trail here?
Yeah.
Go forwards and then try that one. That's close enough. Whoa, that tree's gonna break. Don't hit that tree again. You almost had it. That's okay, go around, man. It was close. Your tires aren't the best for it either, right? Is that one easy?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a pretty wild climb. A lot of fun. See the strengths and weaknesses of the different machines in terrain like this, and definitely tire choice. The Bighorns don't have the grab. He's got stock A-arms, stock everything. You don't want to beat on it too much and break something this far out. He almost had it, he did well. He's not used to riding terrain like this. It's his first time on something this technical, and he's been killing it all weekend. So still props to Dom. That was very close. Got a tight downhill here now. Going that way, right? Yeah.
looks like we found some nice technical sections now. And you could see Dom struggling a little bit on that climb. It's just not his type of riding style that he's used to. He's used to more mid to high speed trail riding, so he's kind of out of his element here, but generally speaking, he's done very well. There's a really nice scenic crawl section coming up in the next little bit here you guys will like. I can't get enough of the beautiful scenery around here. The camera just doesn't do it justice. We're riding in Ontario here in Canada, Ontario being our province if you're not familiar with how Canada's laid out, so that's similar to a state in America. And Ontario has a lot of beautiful nature to explore. There's a lot of untouched wilderness, which makes for some great riding, especially if you go up north.
They did help improve the suspension quality.
got the shocks rebuilt, new oil, recharged with nitrogen, and I revalved them. I made the top half firm, but realistically when I ride this type of terrain, I'm on max soft, and I wish they could go a little softer almost for this type of riding. I know there's a lot of POV shots in this video, guys, and you just gotta think, it's not that easy to get outside third-person shots on a ride like this and a ride this long, because you literally have to stop every 2 minutes and get everyone else to wait as well. So you kind of gotta pick and choose what shots you get, and then the rest you get an angle from the vehicle like I see it, which should still give you a pretty good feel for the terrain. Vehicles, it's all about throttle control on trails like this. Knowing when to give her gas, when to let her coast, and when to just crawl up or down an obstacle. Having the right tires and the right tire pressure set is really, really, really important. I can't stress how important tire choice and tire pressure is for riding like this. And tire pressure is specific to your machine and the weight and how you drive, not just what your buddy's got his set to. It's about finding a happy medium of having enough pressure in that tire to make it strong enough that it doesn't hit rim and pinch flat, and being soft enough to conform to all the rock, yet still being able to rip down some moderate speed trails or the road to get to the trail. It's you just gotta mess around with it and see what works for you. Today, in my machine, I'm running 11 PSI in the rear tires and 10 PSI in the front on a 32 by 10 by 15 System 3 XTR 370. Last ride out here, I ran about 8 PSI in the rears and about 6 or 7 in the front, and I got a pretty bad pinch flat in my rear filming. So, you know, it's easy to criticize and judge, but there's a ton of work and time and effort that goes in from a lot of people to make these videos happen. And I dedicate a lot of my free time to these videos because I work full time. This isn't a job for me, it's a passion project. So bear in mind, like, I'm not a professional video producer or something like that. This is something I do because I enjoy doing it, and I love the fact that so many people enjoy watching these videos. So don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. I'm kind of joking around. I appreciate all the feedback, whether it's good or bad. Constructive feedback helps me improve the videos, and it helps me make better content for you guys to enjoy. So I like hearing what you have to say. Naturally, you'll like some videos more than others, and that's just the way it is. I'm sure you watch movies that you love, and then you watch other movies that aren't too bad, but you still watch them. So, you know, I can't always satisfy everyone the same way, but I try my best to make videos I'd enjoy watching. And luckily, it seems that a lot of you guys are enjoying them too, because the numbers continue to rise. And seriously, the positive feedback I've been getting in the comments on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube is insane. It's like 97% thumbs up or more, and like 98, 99% positive comments. So thank you guys so much for all the love you've shown me over the last few seasons. This wouldn't be possible without you. So enough talking. Hope you enjoyed this ride and this whole trip, and I hope you enjoy all the content I create for you guys. As always, make sure you follow us on Instagram and on Facebook, and subscribe to that channel, guys, and hit the notification button. It really helps out with the channel and getting the videos more views. If you like the channel enough to help support us in other ways, check out the Shopify store where you can get some swag. I run that all by myself pretty much as well. My girlfriend and camera girl helps me out doing some of the shirts and stickers and stuff. But I can't ship stuff out next day or anything. I know sometimes people email me like a few days later, where's my stuff? You gotta bear with me. It takes a little bit of time. I need 2 or 3 weeks to get stuff to you, especially shipping out of Canada. All this stuff's made in Canada. It's not China stuff. So I really appreciate any support you show on the channel there through the Shopify store. I'm done now, I promise.
Good times, good ride. What'd you think? How'd you guys like it?
Good day.
Good day?
Really nice.
Yeah, Chris took us out, dude, to do Miserable Lake, right? That's what it is? Yeah. So 14K of sheer enjoyment. Yeah, it was a good time. Definitely recommend it. Nice sights too. Razor's running a little hot. I got to let it idle.
You guys shut it down.
Because it won't cool itself, shut down.
So many places that aren't explored, but like over there, it would be a sweet spot. Try getting it. Maybe a fun day, just trying to make it.
Fish, how'd you enjoy that, man?
That was an awesome ride.
Yeah, definitely glad we saved it for today though, because
Yeah.
it would have been way too hot yesterday, and if we had more than what we have today,
Too big of a pack.
too big of a pack. This was like a sweet spot, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe one or
Happy
two more
medium.
machines, but like no more than that.
Definitely happy.
Yeah, we got what, 6? Yeah.
Yeah.
6 was a good number. You don't get lost. Yeah, it was good. Good time.
It was that last I'd say third of that trail was the technical
Yeah.
part.
I'm glad it was at the end. Yeah.
Perfect. Lined up awesome.
Finished it off, and then we cruised back, and like the fish tank did wicked. I'm honestly, I just can't get over these XTR 370s.
They grip hard.
Like, I'm not pushing them. We both paid for these tires,
Yeah.
right? But like they work. If you're gonna spend your money,
yeah.
might as well spend it on something that
Yeah.
satisfies, right? And you know what? In all the goop and the mud we've been through, They actually hook up nice,
They
even at
do.
slow speeds.
And like even when I was in two-wheel drive, going through a mud hole, rock face, they cleaned out while
Yep,
going up
yep.
and like not spinning, just they still grip.
And they don't, like, compared to like the Roxillas we were looking at earlier on one of the other machines, it's like they're not that soft, but they still hook up wicked, even
Yes.
on the wet rock. Yeah, so definitely a wicked upgrade for both machines. It's made a huge difference on mine. And you get the
Definitely,
confidence of being able to crawl up stuff and know
Oh
where to
yeah,
hook up.
you know, as soon as you look and you hit the pedal, you're ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, man, your machines, I mean, it did wicked this trip.
It did awesome.
Wicked.
It most definitely did.
So did mine.
Other
Neither of
than
them
the
missed the beat.
minor thing on Thursday, you know, just
You can't do nothing about that though, really, right?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Doesn't stop the fun.
You know what though? VIP over here. Timmy in the Wildcat.
Yep.
You are a beast, man. You make that kitty do things you didn't think you could do.
Yep.
Or we didn't think you could do. You kind of knew that you could do them.
Just
But
sent it.
I should make him a sticker. We were laughing saying, this cat likes water.
That cat does like
Yeah,
water.
yeah. Yeah, so good job, man.
Thanks.
Thanks for guiding us like yesterday and stuff.
Awesome.
And yeah, we're gonna have to, you're welcome to ride with us anytime. Because that was a blast, man. And that thing, once again, that's the second one we've had in the crew that's like blows your mind at what it's capable
It
of.
actually shows it's worthy
Yeah.
of.
They're
having.
nimble. That's what it is. They're just nimble.
They are.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can fit places, make your own trail easy.
Yeah. And you know what? They look reliable. They don't break down, and like you were thrashing it, dude.
I've had to do a lot of custom upgrades, especially the Transact.
But who doesn't?
Yeah.
Right?
I
Like,
mean, you find the weak links pretty quick.
Yeah.
You just.
I mean, if you use it like you do, then.
Yeah.
I think another weak link on yours is the fact that you're holding your skip plate on with zip ties. You're gonna have to upgrade to.
Done.
He's gonna have to upgrade to metal zip ties soon.
Maybe.
Yeah, metal zip ties.
Yep.
I think it'd be a good factor.
Yeah.
Well, I ripped it off here at Ray's place there a few weeks back, and to tell you the truth, I haven't had much time for anything, and I heard we were going up, just threw it right back on the trailer and came back up.
Heck yeah, it's worked awesome, man. It's worked awesome. There's gonna be a lot of Arctic Cat guys out there that are gonna be proud to have you representing them. Because I mean, Fish is the honorable and like basically the appointed OG commander representative for North America.
I must say, I have a lot of fans out there.
Yeah, he
and
does.
I much appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
everyone loves the fish tank. Yeah, it's true, man.
Dude,
He's got
you
like
guys-
people come on the videos and they're just looking for fish. Yeah, yeah. He's got a fan club. Yeah, we got to make you some shirts that say the Fish Tank Fan Club. Yeah, Fish Tank Fan Club.
Fish tank.
Yeah.
You're gonna go back up that?
I mean, I'll film anything you try. I can watch anything.
I'll probe it first. If it's good, I'll send it.
Yeah,
But I might renege. I'll know when I start staring at the sky.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Just remember,
That
the
just
pirate
means-
net is judging you.
That means you're going in the right direction when your nose up, right?
Yeah, yeah. Man, this
If I
is
see
a
the ground
wicked
again,
view. Camping out on that rock there would be sweet, eh? Minus the bugs.
might want an air mattress for that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. just get the compressor out. I was wondering why you did that, and then Vin told me he encouraged it. I wasn't surprised at all.
Yeah, that last one, eh, Fish?
Just one more.
Other beats still on, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll see.
I got a good video.
Did you?
Good.
You gotta wait for me. It's going. You can let it down.
There it goes.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks for the muscle.
I know. Yeah, it's lime green.
Sorry for the delay.
That's okay.
Hey,
We like to
just
play
one
far.
more.
So you gonna try again?
Maybe. The wider part of the road.
Well, obviously Tim had to try and do some donuts and slid off the road and popped his bead, and guess who was to blame? Mr. Fish, instigating the donut action. Anyways, we got that fixed pretty quick, got back on the road, and now we're heading back towards the race place trails and back to camp.
My machine's messed up again. balls wet yet?
I'm moist.
You have to finish her off right.
Oh, there's no bottom.
Wow!
The high ground here.
tug, dude. Here, toss me the rope, fish. We'll get mine too. Here, I'll get my tow rope.
Holy crap. So this is the high crowd, and this is the low spot.
Oh, look, there's a sign. Trucks this way, ATVs that way.
Oh, okay, I'm glad it's the right way.
He's in between. He couldn't make up his mind.
I do what I want.
Fish tank's here to save the day.
Yeah.
That's for yesterday.
What's up? Plenty to go around. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah, buddy. I just really want to see how these tires work in the mud backwards. That's fun. Same shape, warm and forward.
Look at you. You're a dirtbag.
I'm a dirty boy. Mr. Five, jump it.
Hey guys, so this video doesn't really have an ending. We kind of got cut off. We got to Ray's place and it's been a long ride, and we kind of just ended it there, got back to camp, and I forgot to do like a proper outro. So this is the outro. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the other content. Make sure you check out all the new uploads. We got a lot of cool stuff coming your way. There's a lot of awesome content coming, both tech talk stuff. We got some new sponsors signed up, coming on board real soon, so we'll be dropping that info in upcoming videos. And then also check out some of our previous ride content if you haven't done so already. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. If you are a long-term viewer and you just come check out the videos, then take a minute and subscribe. It really helps the videos rank better on YouTube, and it helps bring more people to the channel. We're trying to help grow the channel as much as we can. If you have Facebook or if you use Instagram, then follow us on those platforms as well. Also, make sure you check out our Shopify store, guys. All the proceeds from the Shopify store go back in the channel and help create the content. We got a ton of really cool stickers on the Shopify store. These are all like custom-made stickers. You're not going to find them anywhere else. And shipping on all the stickers is absolutely free. So go on there. There's also a discount code if you read underneath the sticker description. If you buy 3 stickers, you do get 1 free. So we got a bunch of different stickers here. We got our Team AJP. We got a Mav Sport there. We got a Turbo S. These are all similar to these vehicles. We got a YXZ lookalike. We got an RS1, KRX, X3, Pro XP, Commander. We got the fish tank. We got an RMAX. Then we got our Mav style Team AJP sticker and our regular logo sticker. We also have a bunch of two-tone Team AJP stickers, various colors there. So head on over to the Shopify store and check out some of the stuff we've got. We've got a bunch of different sticker designs like I just showed you. There's more than what you just saw here. There's t-shirts, there's sweaters. We're gonna have winter hats. We're gonna have like baseball caps coming soon. Hopefully we'll have some other cool designs and some other cool merch as well. You gotta be patient because I run the channel on my own as well as the merch on my own. So it takes me a little while. I usually only ship out every 7 to 10 days. I try to ship weekly, but sometimes depending on my work schedule and other stuff, it can take a little while. So just be patient with it. Give it 2 or 3 weeks to arrive, and do remember that it is shipping out of Canada. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Ride safe out there. See you in the next video.